Hi everyone, welcome back to Alice on the Giant Bookshelf. Today's video is the 901 books tag. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Alice and I have way too many books. And today's video is all about a tag from somebody else who has way too many books on their TBR, and that is the lovely Sandy over at Ms Reads a Lot. And in case you haven't checked out Sandy's channel yet, please do go and check it out. Sandy is trying to read the 1001 books you must read before you die, and she has made a significant dent in that list, and in the past week or so has reached 901 books left to read. So a massive milestone, 100 books ticked off the list since she joined BookTube. So amazing job, Sandy, and this is a tag in honour of that. So Sandy has created the 901 books tag in celebration, and she was kind enough to tag me since I also have a giant TBR. I've been watching Sandy's channel since the very beginning and started my channel at almost the same time as her. So yeah, really delighted to do this tag. Anyway, on with the tag. I think there are, I'm not sure how many questions there are, probably 9, but I could be wrong. And these are all linked to the number 9 and the 901 theme. So the first question, this is going to be tricky, is 901 books. Name as quickly as possible the last 9 books you read from memory, no peeking. Now, I know I've read 9 books in the month of November so far, so hopefully I should be able to remember them, but who knows? So the last 2 books that I read were My Monticello and The Love Songs of W.E.B. Du Bois. I finished both of those this week. And Deadlocked must be one of them, by Charlaine Harris. Poirot, the Greatest Detective in the World. James Acaster's classic Scrapes. 2 Heartstopper books, Heartstopper Volume 3 and Volume 4. The Reading Life by C.S. Lewis. One more. One more. What else have I read? Oh dear, I can't remember the... I don't know why I'm looking around me. There's nothing around me to help. I really don't know. What did I read? I've said the Charlaine Harris. I've said Poirot. Oh, the other one was a reread. It was... what Agatha Christie did I reread for Christie Fest? Crooked House by Agatha Christie. Pretty sure those are the 9. That was taxing. So 901 memories is the next question. What were the actual last 9 books you read, and how close were you? Let's have a look on my Goodreads. So, Goodreads, a reading challenge. Was I right? So we have The Love Songs of W.E.B. Du Bois. At the top there, My Monticello by Jocelyn Nicole Johnson. Deadlocked by Charlaine Harris. James Acaster's classic Scrapes. Agatha Christie's Poirot, the Greatest Detective in the World by Mark Aldridge. Crooked House. Heartstopper Volume 4. Heartstopper Volume 3. And The Reading Life, The Joy of Seeing New Worlds Through Others' Eyes by C.S. Lewis. 6, last 9. I got them right, yay! 901 favourites. Out of the 9, which one is your favourite? Probably going to say the Poirot book, because I gave that 5 stars. So that was My last video with the video before, you will have seen my review of that book, Poirot, the Greatest Detective in the World by Mark Aldridge. It was non-fiction. I gave it 5 stars. It was a record of everything Poirot, so probably that one. But if I was to pick one of the fiction books, I would pick one of the Heartstopper books, probably Heartstopper Volume 4. Very, very different books, quite a selection of books in that last 9, so yeah, but I'm going to go with Poirot. 901 pictures. Share the 9th non-bookish picture from your camera roll. Non-bookish is going to be tricky because they are nearly always bookish. Books. Right, 1, 2. I'm not going to count screenshots either. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What a surprise, it's a picture of Harry. It's a picture of Harry on top of a Ray Bradbury book. So what a surprise. Pretty much all of my books are either of Harry or of books. So no surprises there really. $901. What was the last book you purchased? I think, well, the last 2 books that were purchased for me were Heartstopper Volume 3 and Heartstopper Volume 4, but my husband bought me those. So the last ones that I actually bought, the last one would be this one, The Lottery by Shirley Jackson, which I bought on my holiday in the Cotswolds. So that's the last one I actually personally spent money on, but I have had a few gifts since then. So that's that one. 901 miles. What is the furthest you have ever travelled from home, and have you ever read a book from that location? So the furthest I've ever been from where I live in the southeast of the UK is probably Las Vegas. It's definitely Las Vegas. That is the furthest I've ever been. And have I read a book set in Las Vegas? Yes, I've read an excellent book set in Las Vegas. The book I've read from Las Vegas, or it's definitely set in Las Vegas, is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas by Hunter S. Thompson. An absolutely crazy drug-fueled book set in Las Vegas. So that would be my answer for that one. 901 facts is the next question. Do you read non-fiction? And what is one of your favourite non-fiction reads this year? So yes, I do read non-fiction. If you've watched my non-fiction November TBR, you will know that prior to non-fiction November, I think I'd only read 7 non-fiction books all year, which is terrible. Not a very good showing for non-fiction this year, but so far I've read, I think, 3 non-fictions this month. That brings me up to 10. I've already mentioned that my favourite from the last 9 was Poirot, the Greatest Detective in the World. I think probably this one, because I would say this is the only non-fiction I've given 5 stars to this year, because I just absolutely love Poirot, so obviously it got 5 stars. But a more surprising couple of favourites that I've read this year. This is one of my absolute favourite non-fictions this year. Real surprise for me. This is a graphic memoir. It was The Roles We Play by Sabah Khan, and this won the Jalak Prize this year, and I thought this was brilliant. And I also read from the Jalak Prize, I also read the Kai Miller book, Things I Have Withheld, from that list, and they were both absolutely brilliant. So real standout non-fiction reads of this year that I read before non-fiction November. Back to the questions. 901 subscribers was Sandy's next question. And this was a question for Sandy's subscribers, so not quite sure what to do with that, but what I will do with it is say to my subscribers, thank you for being here, and if you're watching this tag, let me know in the comments down below what have been your favourite books this year, fiction or non-fiction. That was a question for the subscribers. The final question is 901 friends. Tag some friends. So I'm going to tag 9 booktuber friends to do this 901 books tag in honour of Sandy's progress. So I'm going to tag Gemma at Gemma Books, Jack from Spread Book Joy, Ange from Ange's Book Chatter, Emily from Novell Novels, Nikki from Red Dot Reads, Becky from Teacup the Storyteller, Jennifer from Jennifer Loves Books, Charlie from Charlie Brooke, and Lisa from Lisa in Bookland. Those are the 9 I'm going to tag, and I hope that they enjoy doing this tag. It's a nice fun short one to do, and we will see if those people can remember their last 9 books, because that's a tricky question. So thank you to Sandy for coming up with this tag. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video today, and if you have, please do give it a like. Please do consider subscribing if you haven't already, and do comment down below what are your favourite books of the year. Do you read non-fiction? And I would love it if you had a go in the comments at telling me the last 9 books that you read without looking, see if you get it right, just for fun. Yeah, that's all from me today. Thank you for watching, and I'll hope very much to see you all again soon for another video all about books here on Alice and the Giant Bookshelf. Bye for now.